There is a reason the world fears powerful women because a woman who knows her worth, she is unstoppable. She doesn't beg, she doesn't chase, she doesn't apologize for taking up space. She doesn't settle for crumbs and call it a meal. But before a woman becomes that force of nature, she usually spends years undervaluing herself. She silences her voice to avoid conflict. She gives too much, accepts too little, and calls pain normal because she has been told love means sacrifice. Today, I am not talking to the broken version of you, I am talking to the fire under it all. The version of you that's tired of pretending she's okay, tired of shrinking, tired of being everyone's safe space, but having nowhere to break herself. This video isn't for entertainment, it's a mirror. And if you feel your chest tighten while listening, it means you are about to remember who you were before the world told you who to be. You know that moment when someone crosses a line, when your heart screams no, but your mouth says it's okay. That's not being mature, that's not being kind, that's a sign you're undervaluing yourself. You silence your truth to avoid discomfort. You let others interrupt, ignore, or dismisses you, and you smile through it. Because you are taught, don't make a scene, don't be dramatic, don't be too much. But being a woman who speaks up isn't a threat, it's a revolution. When you don't speak up, you are not avoiding conflict, you are inviting disrespect. And here's the truth, being liked and being respected are not the same thing. Stop playing small to keep others comfortable. You don't need to be loud, but you do need to be clear. You are the one who remembers everyone's birthday, who checks in on people constantly, plans every details, keeps peace, solves problem, but no one asks how are you really doing? Because you have made it look effortless, but inside you are exhausted, burned out, lonely. That's not strain, that's over functioning. You have been taught to give love but not receive it. Let me remind you, you don't have to earn love through usefulness. Your worth is not measured by how many fires you put out for other people. It's not your job to hold the emotional weight of every relationship. If you are always pouring and no one pours back, that's not love, that's survival. Have you ever said, I know I sound needy, but I'm sorry, I just expect too much. I don't want to be difficult, but pause. Why are you apologizing for wanting respect? Why are you sorry for asking for loyalty, consistently clarity? Men with standards are seen as strong, but women, we are called crazy, clingy, or demanding. But guess what? You are not difficult, you are clear. You are not needy, you are emotionally intelligent. You are not asking too much, you are just asking the wrong person. Stop lowering your standard to match someone else's capacity. You stay in a relationship where you don't feel seen. You convince yourself he will change, it's just a phase. You hold on potential instead of reality. But deep down you are afraid not of losing him, but of being alone. That's one of the biggest signs you have undervaluing yourself. You tolerate pain because it feels safer than loneliness. But let me say this with love and fire. Being alone is peace. Being disrespected is trauma. You don't have to stay in survival mode. You don't need a relationship to feel whole. You don't need to prove your worth by staying where you are treated like an option. You have been told that love has to hurt, that passion means argument, jealousy, pain, emotional roller coaster. So when someone gives you peace, you call it boring. You reject it because chaos feels familiar. That's a trauma response, not love. You have mistaken emotional instability for connection, but here's the truth. Real love feels like safety, stability, presence, peace. You don't need to be rescued, you need to be safe. And peace is not boring, it's your new minimum standard. You are intelligent, you are magnetic, you are deeply capable, but you brush off every compliment. You call your success luck, but doubt yourself before everyone else even gets a chance. That's not humility, that's programming. The world benefits from women who don't know their power, but today that ends. Look in the mirror and see the women everyone else already sees, because self doubt is not your personality, it's your wound. And your healing begins with believing you are worthy without a reason. You are the girl who forgives, the one who shows up for others again and again. You see beauty in every else's chaos. But when it comes to you, you are harsh, judgmental, unforgiving. You remember every mistake you made. You shrink when people compliment you. You give grace to the world and shame to yourself. That's not love, that's self abandonment. Your softness belongs to you first. It's not your job to be everyone's healer while you bleed quietly. Loving yourself is not selfish, it's sacred, it's radical, it's powerful. Every sign you have heard today is not a weakness, it's a signal that it's time to come home to yourself. You don't need more patience, you don't need to wait for someone to finally treat you right. You need one thing, you. You need the real you, the one who sets boundaries, the one who says no, the one who doesn't trade a piece of attention, the one who walks away the first time she is made to feel small. So now I ask you, are you ready to stop undervaluing yourself? Are you ready to stop performing for love? Are you ready to rise? Then say it with me in the comments. I choose myself fully and fearlessly. This isn't in the end of the story. This is the part where you become the woman you were born to be. Share this video with your sisters, friend, and every woman who's ever felt not enough. We are not shrinking anymore, we are rising together.